Kirk Frost has found himself in some deep trouble, and this time it might be more than he can handle. Jasmine, the mother of his child, has just filed a countersuit against him, demanding full custody of their son, and things are about to get real messy. If Jasmine wins this case, Kirk could lose everything: his child, his money, his businesses, and his reputation, all in one go. But let's be honest, are we really shocked by all this? Kirk has been making reckless decisions for years. From cheating scandals to financial problems and emotional manipulation, it always seemed like he could talk his way out of trouble. But this time, Jasmine is not backing down, and she's coming for him hard. The situation has been building for a long time. You probably remember when Kirk cheated on his wife, Rashida, with Jasmine and had a baby on the side. It was a major scandal on the show Love and Hip Hop, and the whole world watched as Rashida stood by her man, trying to make it work. Kirk initially denied everything, claiming that Jasmine was just trying to trap him. But when the DNA test proved that he was the father, it was a huge public humiliation for Rashida. Somehow, Kirk managed to work his way back into her good graces, but the streets were still talking. Jasmine, on the other hand, was left quietly raising their son, Cannon, pretty much on her own. While Jasmine was doing the hard work of raising her child, Kirk seemed to be living his best life. Kirk and Rashida owned several businesses together, including a boutique, a restaurant, and a real estate portfolio. But Kirk wasn't putting the money where it mattered. Instead of investing in his son's future, rumors started spreading that Kirk had been using those business funds for his own lavish lifestyle. Private jets, luxury vacations, expensive gifts for women. It's messy, y'all. And Jasmine knew about all of it. She just stayed quiet until recently, when Kirk crossed a line that pushed her over the edge. Apparently, Kirk started slacking on child support payments, claiming his business had slowed down and he couldn't afford to pay the full amount anymore. At the same time, however, he was spotted partying in Miami with a mystery woman wearing a Rolex that cost more than Cannon's entire school tuition. That was the final straw for Jasmine. She hired a lawyer, and what they uncovered was shocking. Allegedly, Kirk had been moving money from his business accounts into secret personal ones. Some of that money, according to the sources, came from Cannon's trust fund money meant for his future that Kirk was allegedly using to fund his own lifestyle. Once Jasmine's lawyers found out, they filed the countersuit, demanding full custody of Cannon. This news hit the blogs, and the streets went wild. The hashtags were trending, including Kirk Frost exposed, Justice for Cannon, and even Kirk insured. Celebrities were chiming in too, with some of Rashida's industry friends liking shady tweets about Kirk finally getting what he deserved. But it wasn't just about custody anymore. Jasmine was coming for Kirk's money too. Part of her legal demands included the repayment of misused funds and additional damages for emotional distress and negligence. So, if Jasmine wins, Kirk stands to lose it all: his son, his money, and his reputation. Now, of course, Kirk isn't going down without a fight. Sources close to him, probably his PR team, are claiming that Kirk is preparing to discredit Jasmine. He's trying to paint her as financially unstable and emotionally volatile, hoping to prove she's unfit for full custody. But Jasmine's got receipts. If the rumors about Kirk's financial mismanagement are true, this court battle is going to get real ugly real fast. And the trial date? It's coming up soon, meaning this drama is about to play out for the whole world to see. Once those court documents go public, the internet is going to explode. Rashida, meanwhile, is probably sitting back with popcorn in hand, watching the mess unfold. If Kirk loses this case, his financial troubles could spill over into the businesses he shares with Rashida, and she might finally realize that standing by him was the worst decision of her life. But here's the real question: how far will Kirk go to protect his money and his reputation? And how far will Jasmine go to protect her child? Because this isn't just about custody anymore. It's about survival. And from what I'm hearing, Jasmine is not planning to lose. This is just the beginning. And if you thought the drama in part 1 was bad, brace yourselves, because things are about to get even crazier. Let's take it back a bit though. This mess didn't happen overnight. Jasmine has been quietly waiting for the right time to strike. She's been raising their son by herself for years, while Kirk was off doing his own thing. He'd send child support checks here and there, show up once or twice a month, and then disappear, leaving Jasmine to carry the burden. Kirk, meanwhile, was living a lavish lifestyle. But Jasmine is no fool. Allegedly, she recently found out that Kirk had been funneling money from his business into private accounts, which were used to fund his luxury lifestyle. And let's not forget, some of that money was supposed to be going into Cannon's trust fund. When Jasmine's lawyers discovered this, they immediately jumped into action, filing the countersuit and demanding full custody of Cannon. The streets are talking, y'all, and Twitter is on fire. The memes are endless, and one of the most viral posts shows Kirk in a jail jumpsuit with the caption, "When you fumble your family and your bag at the same time." Celebrities have been chiming in too. Some of Rashida's close friends posting cryptic messages about how you can only play the game for so long before you get played. So now, what does this mean for Kirk? Well, he's trying to save face by filing a countermotion claiming that Jasmine is emotionally unstable and creating a hostile environment for their son. But Jasmine's legal team has a long list of evidence, including bank statements, wire transfers, and even text messages that show Kirk was using Cannon's child support payments to fund his side lifestyle. Kirk tried to argue that he'd been a supportive father, but how supportive is a father who's using his child's trust fund to buy gifts for his side women? Yeah, not great. The internet is eating this up, and the drama continues to unfold. Kirk is allegedly trying to reach out to Jasmine, but she's not having it. Her lawyers have told her to cut all communication with him until the case is over, and honestly, I think that's the smartest move she could make. Kirk is not only risking his reputation, but he could also be facing prison time if these financial schemes are proven in court. Jasmine is playing the long game, and she's not backing down. She's been collecting evidence on Kirk for years, and now she's ready to use it all to her advantage. To make matters worse, Kirk has allegedly been trying to buy Jasmine's silence with a $500,000 payment if she agrees to drop the case. But Jasmine said no. She's not interested in money. She wants Kirk held accountable for all the emotional manipulation, humiliation, and financial fraud. And as for Rashida, it looks like she's finally starting to realize that her husband may not be the man she thought he was. Allegedly, she's meeting with her lawyers to figure out how to protect her business assets in case Kirk loses the case. The situation is spiraling out of control, and it's not looking good for Kirk. Jasmine's legal team is reportedly pushing for a financial audit of all of Kirk's businesses, which means everything shady that he's been involved in is about to be exposed. If even half of the allegations are true, Kirk could lose not just custody of his son, but everything else: his businesses, his freedom, and his reputation. Jasmine's not playing games, and she's not backing down. At this point, it's not just a custody battle, it's a war, and Jasmine is determined to win. This isn't just about getting her son, it's about taking down Kirk once and for all. With the trial date approaching fast, the public is waiting for the drama to unfold, and it's going to be one heck of a ride. Will Kirk manage to wiggle his way out of this one, or will Jasmine pull off the ultimate revenge? One thing's for sure, this story isn't over yet. Stay tuned because it's only going to get messier.